Hi, it's Dr. Minette Riordan, and welcome back to day 3 of 12 Days of Business Planning. I am so excited that you're here. This is one of my favorite days, and I realize that I might say that in every video, so I'm just forewarning you, but I really do love today and tomorrow, day 3 and day 4, as we really round out the foundation of who you are at the core of your business and why it is that you do what you do. And by now, just to recap, you should know your bold money goal or have your best guesstimate, right? This is not a perfect science yet, and you may tweak that number before we are done with our 12 days together. And so I want to remind you, you should have your bold money goal figured out. You should be articulating your unique brilliance and have jotted down a few words that really capture the essence of who you are and why you are the absolute best person to be building the business that you're building. And today, day 3, we're going to talk about core values. And I like to think of core values as the guardrails on the highways of your life. They help you make decisions. They help you say no to things that don't feel aligned. And sometimes you might not know why something feels awkward or weird. It's usually because there's a misalignment in core values. And a lot of times we might do a core values assessment and then go, oh, that's nice, and stick it in a drawer. But core values should be an active part of your life and of your business. In fact, when you know your core values, a couple of things happen. You get to use the language of your core values in your about page, in your website, in your branding, maybe even your tagline. You definitely use your core values in your social media and your blog content. So knowing this serves a lot of different purposes when it comes to building your business. First of all, I'm a huge believer that we have to build a business that's aligned with who we are from the inside out. And if you're trying to fit yourself into someone else's business model, then it's not going to work for you. And so core values will go a long way towards making sure that the business model that you're creating is fully aligned with who you are from the inside out, and that we're not trying to adopt someone's external structure that's really not a match for us. Knowing your core values can help you make better decisions, quicker decisions when it comes to growing your business. And I see that procrastination and perfectionism are two of the things that stop creative businesses from moving forward. And always staying aligned with your core values can help you move through procrastination, indecision, and even some of that perfectionism as well. So as you can see, I'm pretty passionate about core values and the role that they play in your business. And I'm going to invite you to download the handout and take the core values assessment. This is a fun, creative process. Again, it's not an exact science. You might find that there's words that are really important to you or values that are important to you that aren't on the list. Just add them. It is not an infinite list at all. And so feel free to add the things to the list that are important to you. And I want you ultimately to go beyond what it says in the assessment. So in the assessment, I ask you to pick your top 10 core values. And I'm going to invite you to whittle that down even deeper into your 3 core values that are your non-negotiables for your creative business, and to write those on your visual business map. I have been working with core values and the concept of core values since 2006 when I got my very first coaching certification, which was actually as a parent coach. Long story that I won't go into or share today. Brad and I have done this work over and over again throughout our marriage. We have our core values for our family that hung on our fridge for over a decade. They don't now because we got one of those new fridges that's not magnetic. It's a little annoying, but we live into our core values to the best of our abilities. And one of the things that I will never forget is that Brad and I were working with a life coach at one point, and she had us do this core values assessment. And Brad argued for having fun on the list. And at that point in my life, I didn't think of fun as a value. And it took him a while to explain to me why this was so important. And it was a life-changing moment for me because now fun appears everywhere in our core values, both in our personal lives and our business lives as well. It really is a non-negotiable. If it's not fun, we're probably not going to do it. And if we're not having fun, then why not? Where are we not aligned with the vision and the mission and the big why that we have set out and created for ourselves. So I want you to really approach core values from the perspective of these are the things that are most important to you. Because once you know this, again, you can incorporate your core values into your brand. You can use them in your social media. You definitely want to share them on your about page and in blog posts. Start sharing with people what matters to you and why. And when you do this, it works like magic to attract the perfect clients. On day 5, we're going to be talking about your ideal clients, and you'll see where that core values match and alignment is so crucially important. But for today, I want you to take the assessment, write your top 3. You get to keep all 10. I'm not asking you to discard anything, but this is about really zeroing in on the things that matter most to you. And come share them in the Facebook group, Productivity for Creative Business Owners. I'll share an image of mine over there as well, so you can really see what I'm talking about. And we took it to another level a couple of years ago for our business. And I'm looking at them, and it's probably time to refresh them. But a couple of the ones that are crucial to everything that we do and how we build our business are that we all have the freedom to write our own stories. Freedom is always at the core of everything that we do. Connection matters more than anything. Nurture creativity and make it fun. So those are just some of the core values that we have, that we live by and build our business by. Freedom, connection, creativity, and fun are at the core of everything. So I invite you to take a look at what matters to you. Take a look at what feels in alignment and what doesn't. You might even think about some of the clients that you're working with already that you love. And I bet if you think about it, you'll see they are a values match for who you are. And what I love about core values work, and I've been doing this for over a decade now, is how deeply rooted it is across all areas of our life and the values that we have in our business and our personal life. While there might be some distinctions, when you whittle it down to those 3, this is the core of who you are. And again, it's so important to build a business that's a match for who you are from the inside out. So go work on that core values assessment, add them to your visual business map, come play with me in the Productivity for Creative Business Owners Facebook group. I'll be sharing my progress over there as well. And having a lot of fun with this. This is something that we do every year. Sometimes we do it more than once a year if we've got new things going or we feel out of alignment. But working on that one-page business plan is a guiding tool to use in your business and your core values that are at the center of that. So tomorrow we're going to look at the next layer of core values, which is all about your big why. Why are you doing what you're doing? And how the big why can really support you to keep going even when the going gets rough, because we all know that building a business can be challenging. And over in the Facebook group, we'll be talking more about this. And I want to see you guys over there sharing, because there's something so powerful that happens when you start to speak out loud about what matters most to you. It creates this magnetic force that starts to magically attract more the people, the opportunities, and the clients and partners that you need to grow your business, because none of us can do it alone. I'll see you in the Facebook group, Productivity for Creative Business Owners. Can't wait to see what you're creating. Bye-bye.